Welcome to the self-service tutorial for Uncle Maddio's Pizza. Let's go ahead and get started. To access the self-service portal, please visit iLoyalapp.com/login. You will receive login credentials once you sign up for the self-service program if you haven't already. I have created a demo franchisee account for today's tutorial and will log in now. Upon logging into the system, you will be brought to the dashboard. The Recent Mailings module shows all mailings that have been sent to your location or locations. This includes any monthly campaigns sent out by corporate. You will not be able to see any mailings that other franchisees have sent to their locations. The Outlets module displays your location or locations, as well as their individual database totals. Next, we will move on to the Reports section. This section allows you to run reports on your database or databases. You will be able to run reports by first selecting the desired date range and then selecting the criteria you would like to view. You may view your total contacts, your subscribes, or unsubscribes. Once you've selected your date range and criteria, you may then choose to view the report broken down by day or by month. I will go ahead and generate a report now. Once the report is generated, you will be able to save the generated report to a CSV file for your records. Next, we will move on to the Mailing Wizard. This is where you will be able to create emails. Here you see that there are some templates ready for use. These have been designed and approved by Uncle Maddio's Pizza. I'm going to go ahead and select the first template and walk you through the creation process. We are now taken to the creation screen. At the top, you can see a step-by-step of the workflow for creation. If we click on the first step, it takes us to a screen that allows us to view a screenshot of the template we are working on. The content with double brackets indicates the areas we will be able to edit and fill out. Let's go ahead and go to step 2, Content. The first field we are able to fill out is the name field. This field is for internal purposes only and is not something the customer or subscriber will be able to see. This is how your mailing will display when it is placed in the mailings list. The second field is the subject field. This is where you type out the subject line of your mailing and will be the subject line that shows up in your customers' email inboxes. Next, we can see the editable fields of the template. This template has 2 editable fields, Offer and Offer Price. If we go back and look at the screenshot, we will see exactly where these are going to show up in our mailing. For demonstration purposes, I am going to type large pizza as the offer, and for offer price, I'm going to type $9.99. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Step 3 is our delivery section. This is where you are going to select the date and time you would like your mailing to go out. Pacific time is pretty self-explanatory. It means the mailing will be sent out at the Pacific time equivalent of the time slot that you've selected. If you select local time, it means that the mailing will be sent out at the time zone that your location or locations are set to. For example, if your location is set to Central Time, then your mailing will be sent out at 10 a.m. Central Time. iLoyal has already set the correct time zones for each of Uncle Maddio's locations within our system. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Step 4 is our Recipients section. This is where you will be able to select each location or locations that you would like to send your mailing to. For demonstration purposes, I have 2 locations tied to my account. I can select one or both of them. It's pretty simple. Let's go ahead and save and move on to the next step. Step 5 is the final step in the process. This is our Preview and Submit section. In this section, we are given a chance to send an email preview to ourselves by typing in the desired email address and clicking the blue button. If you are happy with your mailing, you may now submit it to corporate for approval. Once you do this, corporate receives an email that lets them know there is a new email campaign ready for review. Corporate will log in, review the email, and then can either approve it, at which point the mailing will go out as scheduled, or they can deny it with notes as to why. In either case, you will receive an email stating that your new email campaign has been approved or denied. In the event that your email is denied, you will be able to log into the system and make the requested changes, or corporate may make them for you. Please note, all new email campaigns must be submitted for approval at least 2 business days before their schedule date. For example, if you are scheduling a mailing for May 30th, you would need to submit it for approval no later than May 28th. Let's go ahead and move on to the mailing section. In this section, we will be able to view mailings that have already been sent and also view their statistics. The first screen shows the special event emails that corporate is currently sending out to loyalty and non-loyalty members. All of Uncle Maddio's locations, including yours, are included in these emails. You will be able to preview these emails but will not be able to edit them, of course. Let's go ahead and click on Past Mailings. Here you can view any past mailings that have been sent to your location or locations, either by you or by corporate. We can also view the mailing statistics on each email by clicking View Report. This particular mailing was an email that corporate recently sent out to all locations. The numbers and statistics reflected in this section only reflect the numbers in your database. It's pretty self-explanatory. The last section available in your navigation bar is the User Profile section. Here you will be able to update your profile or change your password. The only information you cannot change is your username, but you may update everything else on the screen. This concludes our self-service tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at amy@iLoyal.com, amy@iLoyal.com, or call me directly at 714-918-4717.